Hey everyone. Let's go over some of the bot settings and some of the do's and don'ts. So, once you've subscribed to the link, you'll get the other links from us for the swing bot and for the scalper. So you got to subscribe to the indice bot first, which you'll get a link for from us. Once you set up Social Trader, and I assume you've watched the video links from Social Trader that I sent you on how to set these up before you watch these videos, or this video, I should say. If you haven't watched those two, go back and watch those two videos and then watch this one. But once you set up the copier, there's some things you're going to have to do. When you initially set up the copier, it's going to come like this, and it's actually going to be off. You're going to want to change that to on. You're going to want to update. You want to make sure that's happening. Risk settings. This is a big one. You do not want to reverse trades. This has to be no. Risk multiplier by balance. Keep the multiplier at 1. It means it'll use the same risk as our bots. This is where some people like to get really greedy and double or triple the risk for extra profits. That's a really good way to blow your account. Don't do it. So for the scalper or for the Forex swing bot, slippage at 50 is fine. For the indice bot, you're going to want to change this to 350. Not 50. On every page that you update these settings, you have to hit update. Otherwise, the settings will not take effect. And right here in the corner, it'll say updated successfully. Stops and limits. If you are using Fusion Markets, the broker you're going to receive in an email from me, and the broker is available in your area, all of these are going to say yes. If you are not using Fusion Markets and you're using any other broker, you're going to say no to all of these, and you again update. So again, Fusion Markets, everything's yes. If you're not using Fusion Markets, everything is no. Because what happens is the bots will copy the exact price, and if there's price differences in between the brokers, you may hit stop loss, and whereas our bot will keep going. So it's important to just do this part right. Disabling symbols, you don't need to worry about. Mapping symbols, you may. So let's go over a little write-up of all the important stuff. So we went over this. Use Fusion Markets if available in your country. If you're not using Fusion Markets, set the copy, pending orders, stop losses, take profit to no in the risk settings. If using Fusion Markets, set all to yes. Raw spread account is recommended for the scalper and the indices bot. This is important. If your broker has two different types of accounts, one with higher spread and lower commissions, or one with higher spreads and lower commissions, and one with higher commissions and lower spread. Different accounts are going to be used on different bots. So the lower spread is recommended for the scalper and the indice bot. The classic spread, which is the higher spread, can be used for the FX swing bot. It holds for days. Spread really doesn't matter to that bot. Symbol mapping. This is what we're about to go over. So certain brokers have different symbol names for different instruments. Ours are all pretty standard. So our bot will, ours are named NASDAQ 100, German 40, US 30, Euro USD, and so on. Certain brokers will call NASDAQ 100 US Tech, for example. So IC Markets calls their NASDAQ US Tech. So what you would do in this case is you would go to add a symbol map, and ours is going to pop up right here, and you're going to find wherever it says NOS 100. Where is it here? So NOS 100. So map symbol from NOS 100, and you're going to go to map symbol to US Tech. Now, US Tech's not popping up here because this is Fusion Markets to Fusion Markets. However, if you were doing Fusion Markets, which is our bot to, let's say, IC Markets would have all their names in here. And sometimes it's something as simple as Euro USD to Euro USD.TFF or .TKK. You have to map these so the bot, so Social Trader knows that Euro USD equals Euro USD.TFF. Very important. For the most part, the currency pairs aren't bad. It's the indices, as they're called, something like NASDAQ 100 and US Tech, or the German 40 will be called the DAX 40, for example. So you really want to check the names out and make sure they're all mapped correctly. If your broker has two different sets of indices, for example, indices and mini indices, so you'll see the NASDAQ indice and you'll see the NASDAQ mini indice, you're going to want to use the regular indice. Do not use the mini. I would even recommend that you try a demo account on the indices bot for a couple days, make sure it copies correctly. Most of them are fine, but some brokers have different contract sizes, and for the most part, Social Trader deals with this stuff. And as long as you're not trying to copy a mini to a regular account, you should be fine. We went over this slippage set to 50 for the scalper and the FX bot. For indices, we recommend 300, 350. I would just go 350 to be safe. Do not reverse trades. Max lot 200. Copier mode must be on. This is very important. People forget to do this. Scalper bot, minimum 500 bucks. FX swing bot, minimum 2,000. Indices bot, minimum 3,000. Do not put more than one bot per account. If you want to use 3 bots, you have to have 3 accounts with the respective minimum amounts. For example, do not take a $10,000 account and put all 3 bots on it, because the way the risk is done, it's going to copy the risk wrong and you're going to over leverage your account and you'll have a high probability of blowing that account. 1 bot, 1 account. Do not deviate from that. Do not use these on prop firm accounts. You've probably seen this pop up in my email, in the little DocuSign you received. No matter how much we tell people, people will still try to use it on prop firm accounts. Do not use it on prop firm accounts. It'll be a waste of money. Do not over leverage your risk. So risk multiplier by 1. Do not set that to 1.2 or 1.5 or 2. The higher you go, the higher the leverage. You'll make more profits, but you will over leverage your account and likely blow it. 1 bot per account. We went over this. So I would suggest that if you didn't understand any of this, you rewind in the video, you pause it, and you read all this stuff. It is pretty important stuff. Like I said, stuff like Euro USD to Euro USD.TFF, it should copy fine. It's when it does, the broker names are way off, like NASDAQ 100's US Tech or the German 40s, the DAX 40. Those ones you're going to want to fix. But if it's, Euro USD.TKK or .TFF or whatever else it may be called, it should be pretty good as long as the suffixes match. But when the suffixes don't match, then it's a problem. But if you're really worried about it, you could even map Euro USD to Euro USD.TFF. And basically, you would have to map every single pair that we do trade. Like I said, I wouldn't worry too much about the Forex pairs. The indices, I would 100% check what yours are called. So ours are the German 40, US 30, and NASDAQ 100. You're going to want to make sure these 3 copy over to your broker respectively. So check your names. Aside from that, I think everything's pretty standard. If you have 3 bots running on 3 accounts, you're going to have to set this up 3 times. There's no way around it. And please, please, please do not put 3 bots on 1 account. I don't even care how large your account is. It's just not going to copy properly. It's going to cause you a lot of issues. Don't do it. If you have any questions, you may reach out to me through email and we will assist you. You could also reach out to me on Telegram, and whatever issues you may have, we can definitely help you out with that. So yeah, don't hesitate to ask if you don't know. And yeah, guys, let's make some money.